All right, so we got a lot of good stuff here. It's going to be God Eternal Kefnet. It's a really good flyer, really hard to beat down. Just the fact that it's a 4/5 flyer for 4 is good on rate, and it's fine just as that. If we end up getting more controlling spells, then we can take others. So yeah, that'll be the pick. Just to give you a little notion of what we're going to be doing today, and sorry for the people that are going to end up watching this on YouTube. You'll have to wait for like future videos to come out, but they will eventually. Our goal is we're going to do one draft of War of the Spark. We're going to take a quick break, and then when we get back from the break, we have our first deck tech from Soayak, Basil. I said his name wrong. Basil Johnson, who submitted a deck tech since he is a tier 3 or higher Patreon. So we'll be showing his deck that he created. We got to talk about it and work together on tweaking it on our Discord server. So that's going to happen after that. And then once we do that deck tech, we will hop right into Ikoria draft and see where we're at time-wise. But we're at least doing 2 drafts, maybe 3. We will just see. So let's take this.
It all depends on how fast we lose or win.
It's very true. Well, this is a really good start for blue-white flyers. Elite Guildmage is really, really good in this set. The ability to gain life and also replace itself in your hand is just really good. The fact that it's a flyer means we can kind of go on that plan. We have a great evasion system set up. And white's fine. I don't think white has the best cards in the set, but if it's just a splash for specific flyers, then maybe we end up going Esper because black in the set is just so strong. So, yeah.
What color would you say is the worst for your playstyle, personally?
In general, or like
you
in the
specifically?
cube? For me specifically, that's tough. That's tough. I don't know. I end up playing every color. I would say that I don't spend a lot of time playing blue, but blue is such a strong color that you don't have to be fantastic at it to play it. Most likely going to take Ravnikov War here. Board wipes can be pretty powerful in this set, and there's a lot of monocolored creatures, so it's not going to necessarily be a dead card, and we do have a multicolored. Well, it does exile all multicolored permanents, is what I meant to say. This set does have a good number of multicolored permanents. So it's just like, it's decent. Outside of that, we have another flyer. We have Divine Arrow. I think I'm just going to take Divine Arrow. It's a nice removal spell. Ravnica Vor can just be a little bit risky. Lord Gorge, thanks for stopping in and enjoying this wonderful War of the Spark draft with us. How has your day been going? We got a Huatli. So, really would have liked to have seen this card earlier today.
Is that Huatli?
Yes, her name is Huatli. So you gain life equal to toughness. That is the greatest among creatures you control, and creatures you control assign combat damage equal to their toughness rather than their power. So it turns this from a 4/5 into a 5/5, and this into a 3/3 instead of a 2/3.
I imagine her brother's name is Squatly.
Squatly. Huatli and Squatly.
Jim's heart.
Jim's heart. Oh, that's good. Nothing else in this pack just seems terribly great. We have a Huatli early, so we can turn that to our advantage. Dambreaker can be good, but let's take Huatli. Let's see if we can make Huatli work. Let's put our butts in the air like we just don't care. Thanks for copping in. Just to let you all know, and I'll probably make this announcement several times throughout the stream, we're doing our first Patreon giveaway today at the end of the stream. If you're a Tier 2 Patreon sub or greater, by the time the stream reaches its grand conclusion, which I will make a large announcement about, then you will be entered into a random giveaway. Currently, right now, there are 2 people, Tier 2 or higher, so it'll be random between those 2. So if you enter, it'd be 3, and it's still a fairly good odds. Right now, as it stands, we're going to be giving away 1 pack that is random from either M20, War of the Spark, or Theros Beyond Death, or Ikoria. And if we get another Patreon, then it's going to go up to 2 packs that will be randomly given away by the end of the stream. And for every 2 Patreons that we increase past that, another pack is thrown into the pile. So if you enter, then there'll be 3, and then we'll be giving away 2 packs tonight instead of just 1. And the tier 2 subscription is only $2, and it's just $2 a month. And anything higher than that is up to you, depending on how you like my Patreon. The link is up in the top here. Go ahead and check that out. Type it in. See if you can win yourself some packs tonight. But let's get back into this. I like Aid of the Fallen. There's a ton of great Planeswalkers in this set. We already have a Planeswalker and creatures that we would love to get back in our deck. Although that would put us into 4-color. We'd have to kind of make a decision of whether or not we'd play white, green, or black. Or, sorry, I guess in this case it would be Esper, so that'd be fine. So I like Esper. I think Esper's alright. Or we take some good red creatures, but I think we're just going to take Esper here and take Aid of the Fallen. And Huatli in itself is not technically green, so that's fine.
The I've fallen and I can't get up card.
Going 3 colors is also just rather tricky. But there's no other blue or white cards in this set, so... Or in this, rather, pick.
And you might not even end up using that.
It's true. It's very true. Well, if we're going on the big butts in the air plan, a 1/3 flyer. War Screecher works greatly with the Huatli plan. Charity Extractor also works fantastic with Huatli. But we'll take the flyer for now. We would like to see some of this big booty action in the future. Outside of that, we could potentially take Thunderdrake. It is a flyer that slowly gets bigger, and it does have a larger butt.
You've been thunderstruck.
But I think I'm going to take the War Screecher because it's nice, and it can be an anthem late game.
Can't tell if that's supposed to be like the size of a griffin or an actual just falcon.
War Screecher?
Yeah.
I think it's an actual falcon. I think it's just a bird.
Get that bird in the air. It'll turn the tide of war, gentlemen.
We do love our big booty action. That is very true.
When did you coin that term?
What, big booty action? I don't think I did. I think that was like Beyonce or somebody.
Well, for this specifically, like this is the first time I heard you use it.
What, big butts in the air?
Yeah.
Oh man, butts have been in the air for like many a Magic sets. Like there have been booty fighting for ages.
Okay, forget I asked.
This card's nice. With Huatli, it's a 5-mana 5/5 that we can make unblockable. So it's a great way to end the game. It's a great way to get around board stalls. So I think this is the direction we kind of want to go. If not, this card is also very good because it's a 3-mana 0/4 that technically can be a 3-mana 4/4 with Huatli. But I like this better. It's an inevitability. Outside of that, Kai's Ghost form, I'm pretty high on. Banned big booty bitches. In this case, it's looking like Esper if we end up not playing Aid of the Fallen and we find other green spells. But it looks like the bots seem to not be passing us green spells. Could take another Ashyak Skulker, but I don't want to spend my top-end curve too early. And we don't have any at 3, so this is perfectly fine. It doesn't work extra great with Huatli, but we have to have something to get us there, you know? Get us to Huatli. Nothing fantastic in this one. Ripping a card from a hand can be interesting. No Escape is also potential. I don't know if we're on the green plan yet. There's not a lot of great cards we can get with Neoform. I mean, I guess we could potentially go from a War Screecher into a Shriek Diver, but where that sounds cool, I don't think it's what we're going to do.
There's the On-Crop Invader. Next they'll come out with On-Crop Duster.
Yeah. I think we're just going to take the Toll Invasion here and see if it ends up making it into the deck. I don't really want to take any green cards at the moment. I kind of like our pool so far.
Yeah. And you only got 5 cards to choose from.
Yeah, and they all seem kind of bummers. Yeah, it's like the old battalion mechanic trying to work its way back in, but it's not really working. I'm not going to play any of these, so I'm just going to take the higher rarity card to fill up the vault. Get us them sweet gems later on. Isn't Celebrant a good sign to move black-white? Well, we already are black-white, but Combat Celebrant is not that fantastic in War of the Spark draft. There are very few sack outlets, and it just turns into a slight ping damage on when creatures trade. It's just not positioned well enough, sadly as it is. I'll take Wall of Runes. It can't attack, but with Huatli it blocks as a 4/4, and so a 1-mana 4/4 defender that lets me Surveil, or Scry in this case, seems fine. Kaya's Ghost Form did come around. We like to see it. And we're not going to play any of these. We'll take the Initiate, because I'm pretty sure I have 4 of these, so we'll get the gems from it. And hey, we like to see it. The other card we wanted to wheel around. So we have a nice Huatli build going. Would like to see another Huatli if we can, just to help bolster our plan. Rescue Sphinx is also pretty good. For those who don't know, as it enters the battlefield, you may return a non-land permanent you control to its owner hand. And if you do, Sphinx enters the battlefield with an extra +1/+1 counter on it, so it turns into a 4-mana 4/3 flyer. That's pretty good with our creatures that enter the battlefield with abilities, like Wall of Runes, and that's pretty much the only one I believe that we have that enters at the moment. Oh, and Elite Guildmage. So that's perfectly guard.
Sorry.
Fine. Elite Guard Mage. So it works well with those two. So I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm just not ready to go green. That's not something I want to do.
See, this Sphinx is actually helpful. Instead of telling you riddles and sitting there, it actually, rescues.
Rescue Sphinx. In the deck. Give me another Huatli, that's what we want. Feeling hot. Another Battle Screecher. Fine with that, just keep on taking the cheap, simple flyers. Kasmina's Transmutation I also really enjoy. It's great removal. But I think, well... We have one...
Kasmina's Transmutation is pretty useful.
Yeah. I think we're going to take the Transmutation here. Well... Yeah, I think we are. War Screecher is nice, but we do need to have some forms of removal in our deck.
Justifies the use of blue.
We did it. We got our second Huatli. Alright, so that feels good. So we have a Huatli deck coming together. Huatli Flyers. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else here that we'd rather take over Huatli, so in the deck you go. Then we feel bad for not taking the Screecher, because another Kasmina Transmutation comes around. I think in this case I'm going to take Divine Arrow over the Transformation. Just because there are some instant sorcery spell matters creatures in this set that if we end up picking them up, it'll be nice. And we'll just hope to wheel another Charity Extractor, because Charity Extractor is just bonkers with Huatli. Just a 4-mana 5/5 lifelink. It's good enough for me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's better than Gideon's Sacrifice.
I like Kasmina because it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you like that card you just played? Well, it doesn't matter now. It's a useless card now.
Man, our opponent spent so much mana on a 1/1. Like the Wanderer's Strike, solid removal.
Death Touch and Lifelink? I don't think so.
1/1.
It's 1/1.
Oligar of Bolas is also pretty good. Another example of why Divine Arrow is a tad bit better than Kamina's. OMG, that dude in the background, Heart. You're funny.
Thanks.
We'll take the Wanderer's Strike. I think that's where we want to be. It's especially good with God Eternal Kefnet when we can just cast it for 3 and then duplicate it. Aw, well, we'll do this for you.
Oh, she's not even hearing my terrible jokes. She just sees a guy and just like, oh.
Okay. Okay, this
We
pack...
can't always have a joke that goes forward.
This pack is interesting. We could potentially take Defiant Strike here. Yeah, God Eternal Oketra seems pretty uppity for a 1/1 frog. Yeah, that's the power of Kasmina's Transmutation. Very true. I kind of want to take Defiant Strike here. Kind of want to take Dambreaker. Not exactly sure which is the right pick. With Defiant Strike, it works nicely with God Eternal Kefnet because we just cast it for 1 white, get to draw a card, pump our guy, and then get this into our hand.
Do you need more creatures or more instants?
Well, it only is pack 2.
That's true.
And we have 8 creatures so far. I'll take the Dambreaker. It's fairly nice, and we do have a Planeswalker, though we don't really have much of anything else to deal with Proliferate. So it seems kind of medium. Yeah, I'm going to take the Defiant Strike here. It cycles, it can be a trick if need be. So that's fine. Another Kaya's Ghost form. Well, and then we get a way to put counters on things to proliferate them. This card's fairly nice. Puts a +1/+1 counter on target creature, so if you do get proliferate spells down the road, you have that, and the creature gains first strike, so it's a great combat trick. But this also puts +1/+1 counters on things and has a big butt for our Huatli plan. So we're going to take Teo's Light Shield. Kaya's Ghost form might be decent too, but I think 1 for now is fine.
I think the most important thing is, what are you referencing when you say big butt? Are you saying like toughness?
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, the toughness is the butt.
What's the attack?
The face, I guess.
BAM!
Yeah, I mean, this pack is fine. We'll take Dovin's Veto. I don't know if it's going to make the actual cut. There's not a lot of non-cre... I mean, there's a bunch of Planeswalkers, so it's like, it can counter a Planeswalker, but... Alright, we'll take the Dambreaker here. It's got a bigger booty, and who knows, we might end up getting a few more Planeswalkers. So now we have another choice. We could take another War Screecher. It kind of goes along with the flying plan, so I think that makes it more right. And I don't really want to take the Teo's Shield here just to make our Dambreaker a little bit better. We'll just stick with our plan of butt flyers.
Throw birds at them.
Hit them with the birds.
Claw them in the face.
Uh,
Oh, look, Defiant.
We'll take a Charmed Stray. See how many of them we get throughout the draft. If we get enough of them, we'll count it.
Charmed.
Big booty girl, but smaller booty flyer. Big booty girl gains life. Small booty flyer.
She has the thighs that do not lie.
It's true. I don't know if she's killing that goblin or she likes it. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
It looks like it's wrapped up, so she might be trying to protect it.
That looks like a taco in her hand. Goblin taco. Goblin meat.
Ooh, goblin taco?
Mm-hmm.
That is not inspired delicious. Choose a creature planes where you control all damage that would be dealt this turn to you, and permanent you control is dealt to chosen permanent instead. I guess that can be useful. I don't really know if I want to go into Gigantha yet.
Teo shield good with Watts.
Okay. She has 6 mana, 6/6 that gains 5 life. 4 mana, 5/5 that.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna take the Wall of Runes.
Probably that's the cheapest blue card I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's
I
the
haven't
cheapest
seen a lot
blue
of cards.
There are 0 mana blue cards.
What? How do you know it's blue then?
It says on the card, this card is classified as blue. Oh, that's sad. Well, we're definitely not in green, so we can't go that
Don't
direction.
you hate it when that happens?
Teo's alright. Teo makes big butts, and with Huatli out...
No, he takes big butts and he makes them bigger because he injects the stuff.
The stuff.
I don't know what those plastic surgeons do, but it's the stuff.
We'll take Teo. Ooh. The Wanderer is really nice. D-Spark is also pretty good, but the Wanderer does D-Spark twice. I guess it doesn't hit permanents, but there's not a lot of... I mean, there's some Planeswalkers, I guess. Nah, I'm going to take the Wanderer here, most likely. Outside of that... Another flyer could be nice, but... Just having good removal seems great.
Because I'm a wanderer.
That's sad, yeah, we did miss out on our Wolfie boy. Another Sphinx.
Of the rescue variety.
Yeah, I'm probably taking a Sphinx over this. I mean, this could potentially be a little bit more damage down the road. I mean, Pegasus is also fairly good. It's just that we have, like, all of our creatures already have flying. The only thing this could do is give Charity Extractor flying, which seems busted. But I'd rather have Rescue Sphinx just for a little bit more power, a little more push.
I think they should make a parody card called Trusted Pagoose, and it's a giant white goose with a horn on its head. Wiki.
You need to check out some of the unsets, because I think you'll find those sets fairly nice.
Well, that's weird.
Turn target instant source your card from your graveyard to your hand. If you need to, it's also a 3-mana 4/4 with Watley. Seems good.
It's a little weird.
Self-sacrificing. Sometimes it's needed.
The hardest decisions require the strongest wills.
Their attempt at reprinting Quicken, but making it worse by turning it into a land. Potentially 4-mana 2/1 with haste, or potential 4-mana 2/3 flyer that lets me look at the top.
Who doesn't want a zombie bird warrior?
Well, it turns into a 1/1 with Watley out.
His blue feathers.
But it's a flyer, so it could potentially trade. Do that. So we either take another flyer or we go with another Charity Extractor. Charity Extractor with Watley is just so good. I'll take a Charity Extractor here. I think we do have we have a good number of flyers so far. There's not really any Flyers Matters cards in this set, so we're not missing out too much. We'll take Kai's Ghost Form here. This is tricky. I don't think we're going to be playing...
More birds.
I don't think we're going to be playing like 3 Charity Extractors.
Oh, I got 2 already.
We have a good number. Like our 4-drop spot is already fairly chunk. We'll have to remove some of them as it is. So it looks like we're probably just going to end up taking another Screecher here. I don't want to play 2 Vetoes. This card's also good with Watley, but this card is just better. I think this is another example of where we're probably not going to play any of these. This is nice with flyers. They just get in and still can block, but I think in this instance, we're probably just going to take Heartwarming Redemption and not play it. Pretty sure that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I'll take Unlikely Aid. We may end up thinking about it. You never know. Spider's nice, though we're pretty much just splashing. We're pretty much not playing green at all.
Yeah.
We've made ourselves just
well,
Esper.
You do need green, though, because Watley.
Watley, you can play green or white. So we will take another Tails Light Shield, because that seems fine. Or, no. Yeah, it's definitely the Ghost Shield. Not even a thought. I mean, no, we'll take another Skulker. The card's nice. Another Ghost Form. Take the uncommon. And last pick, a Boreal Grazer. Alright. Let us build. So this is the deck with no black in it, and we would miss out on Aid the Fallen, which is fantastic, Kai's Ghost Form, which is just really good on Watley to make sure we keep getting the butts in. And we lose out on a couple of flyers. How many creatures do we have currently? We have a good variety of creatures with just blue-white. I think we may make our first deck blue-white, see how it works, and then if we decide that we want to have Kaya's Ghost Form, Aid the Fallen to get our Watleys back, some more black flyers and Charity Extractors, then we can consider running black as well. But let's start off with blue-white flyers. Blue-white flyers, blue-white big booties, whatever we want to call it. Let's make the few cuts that we need to move forward.
Yeah. We'll go with it for now. And if I fail the first game, we're going to blame Ryan, and then we're going to go back to putting the darks in.
Yeah, the darks. What?
It felt wrong saying the blacks. What is it? Swamps. Swamps.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're gonna get me sued or something. That their soft way of saying that if you're ugly, you're evil. That's just bad.
It was like only the recently
is.
decayed were capable of coming back, but the ones that were really far gone were just completely feral and evil.
And they just keep going back and forth on if you're really pretty, you're evil, or if you're really ugly, you're evil. You can kind of guess that based off of the directors.
You really-
Like, if the director's really ugly, they make the beautiful guy the bad guy.
Oh boy. I remember you particularly liked the villain of Venom.
Yes. Oh, I did so much. He was kind of pretty.
He was a bit young, but I mean, I guess they're running that young genius, billionaire, whatnot, angle.
Sorry. In this stream, we do sound effects.
Yeah.
The black monster things is that movies looked badass.
Tune in.
Oh, the black... Oh, yes. Sorry, I misread that. But yes. Sure.
Yeah, tune into the next stream where if we lose, we have to cosplay.
I didn't sign on to this. I mean, I do have things to wear.
Good.
I can cosplay. I got the things. Return Tail's shield to my hand so we can get another +1/+1 counter on things later on.
The intelligent play.
Combos! As opposed to the unintelligent play, which was returning the worst creature and leaving the O3 on the field.
There, sound effect. We're doing...
I didn't check to see how loud or if at all the background noises for Arena was on. Let me just check that.
I think they would have told us if there was no audio. I think they would have told us a while ago.
Oh no, I was just check. I know the audio's on. I can see the bars going woo.
Oh.
I just didn't know if this was on. We can turn this up a little bit.
Just a little bit. Can't give the peasants too much or they'll take a yard.
Alright, so our opponent got the really good Ashiok.
I like that style.
So, I love Mill. I love to play Mill and Draft whenever I can. So, I mean, we could just exile this and then, you know, deal a bunch of damage. I'm not really opposed to that, just to help keep the pressure up. Do we even target this Ashiok with attacks, though, honestly? I mean, we're about to smack them for 8. That's half their life. I don't think we do. I think we just put them on a 2-turn clock.
If the Rising Populace were to make a sound effect when attacking, what would they sound like?
Wah.
they did sound like a flash mob in the New York City with the music. Oh,
You killed my thing.
the music and everything.
Law Rune Enforcer. Oh, that's rude. That's rude. It's okay. We have no way of getting spells back from the yard. Well, now we do.
Well, the devil and he will appear.
So I'm probably just going to end up killing Ashiok now because they're going to be tapping down our flyer. So the last thing we can do is just keep cards in our deck. So, oh, actually now they can't because we have hexproof. GG's, opponent.
Wow.
Mill me now, bruh. Oh no, we can't search our libraries. Get off my lawn! Yeah, I like that.
Everyone is... You have hexproof or all your cards have hexproof?
You.
Okay.
You do.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
You hear that, witches?
What? An imposter?
Can't do it. The imposter bird.
It's impossible. It's like Mr. Incredible.
It's like impossible.
This is nice. Yeah. I think we just go to combat here and make them do the thing.
You know, the thing, as you do.
Do we, like, turn these guys into 1/4s and get in there? Nah, I think we play this guy. And we definitely don't tick down again, because this bird is going to slowly tick away at our shield mage.
Keeps pecking away at your shield mage.
But now they have two things that they got to tap. Bleh.
Blah, dip.
They got to bleh. Giving this thing vigilance is fantastic. Then you get to attack with it and pump things. Somehow get this creature bigger. Go to combat. Tap down the flyer. Pew! Let's get weird. End turn.
I'm gonna keep these spells.
Nano Breaker, thanks for popping in again. Glad for you to join us. And also thank you for hitting us up last Sunday as well. We're currently doing the other thing. We got to Mythic in Constructed, and now we're working our way towards Mythic in Limited. We have 11 days to do so. We're going to be drafting a ton, and pretty much almost every day that I'm not working, I'm going to be drafting. And some of the days I work too. And we're going to see how close we can get to Mythic in 11 days. I'll also be posting most of those videos to YouTube exclusively. So if you like watching drafts and my commentary, check out my YouTube channel, which one of you guys that know me well can put a link in chat, or I can show you at the end of stream. So let's move to combat here.
Wie geht's, Nano Breaker?
Wie geht's?
Wie geht's?
Wie geht's? Resolve. Swing. And then we'll just leave up this Divine Arrow here, and we got them dead to rights unless they can kill one of my things that I have to block or tap. I guess now they start tapping Skulker with their Ruined Enforcer. I'll be saying this intermittently throughout the stream tonight, but during this stream, towards the very end, we'll be doing our first Patreon giveaway. And so if you're a Patreon, a tier 2 or higher, we'll be giving away a random pack from either M20, War of the Spark, Theros Beyond Death, or Ikoria. And depending on how many Patreons we have, tier 2 or higher at the end of the stream, will dictate how many of those random packs are given away. And they will all be given away to one person. So currently right now we have 2 tier 2 or higher subscribers. They are both tier 4. And... die. If we get a third Patreon, then instead of giving away 1 pack, the random pack winner will get 2 packs. And then for every 2 Patreons past that, we will add an additional pack to be given away. So you can become a tier 2 sub for a mere $2. And then tier 3 is 5 and tier 4 is 10. And I'm not gonna lie, not tooting my own horn here, the tier 4 benefits are pretty cool. Pretty cool. That is why they have gone straight for the 4. So if you have not yet considered being a Patreon, consider it. Throw $2 my way. And if you only want to do it for this 1 month, I would suggest you wait until the end of the month to cancel your subscription, because you can start and stop at any time. Because you have to be a Patreon when it is time to do giveaways, and if I do another giveaway this month, we wouldn't want you to have to re-Patreonize and then pay an additional money. So for your sake, if you become a Patreon and you want to end it after this month, wait till the last day.
We wouldn't want to patronize you.
And those packs will be chosen at random. That'll be pretty great and pretty awesome if they end up being War of the Spark and Ikoria, because those are the sets that we're drafting. I think we're sitting fairly nice. Let's go to combat here. I feel as though they... whoops. Interesting, they're not tapping down our things. Cool. Okay. Let's make this unblockable.
Have I told you that your character model looks like older Ryan Reynolds?
I think you have told me that, yeah. Luca does kind of look like an elder Ryan Reynolds a little bit.
Or maybe like Ryan Reynolds' dad.
Could be. I've never seen Ryan Reynolds' dad.
Luca Reynolds. Wanderer.
Just to get it out there. This protects them from non-combat damage, but it doesn't look like they're going to have much of that. I think they had one spell that did that earlier. But,
Soren's Thirst.
He's a thirsty boy.
Aren't
Thirsty
we,
for
aren't
these.
we all.
Thirsty boy for Huatley's big booties. Help
See
me
you,
out.
Lord Garg.
Help me out. We'll keep this. It's got
Help meow.
got our Kefnet. We can counter like a Planeswalker or something. Kill something if we need to. That's scary early on.
Murder him.
Murder?
I barely even... No, never mind. That's a stupid joke.
Murder her? I barely even knew her.
And then you make it for me. Thank you, Mark. Reminds me of that vine.
Well, if it blocks, we can kill it.
I brought you frankincense, and I brought you myrrh.
Murder!
Judas, Snow. Oh, ooh. I've not seen an animation like that before.
Yeah, so when you play a rare mythic, a lot of them have, Aww, they did the thing, and I didn't have the counter up.
Don't you just hate it when that happens to you? That card is only good when I'm allowed to play it, and no one else.
Alright, let me know, chat. I don't exactly understand how this mechanic works here. If God Eternal Kefnet dies here, does it go to the graveyard, or does it also give me the opportunity to put it into my library? Because it says when it dies. So I don't know if it loses that ability.
Out, so I'd assume that it would.
But when something dies, that effect happens when it hits the graveyard. If it doesn't hit the graveyard, then the effect... Like, for instance, Exile 2. But this will no longer be attached to it when it dies, because it'll hit the graveyard, which classifies as dies. So since it has the enchantment on here, there's no getting it back into the old deckers here.
So it says dead. Yeah, the fact that it's... I think they would have like completely removed the text if not for the case that if you get to remove
screw this wall in general.
Kasmina. If you got to remove Kasmina, then you'd want to be able to see your text so you know what you're getting back, if you can't remember off the top of your head. Otherwise, they probably would have removed the text altogether.
Yeah, fine. Might as well just make this into a 2/2. That's sad. Part of me thinks it does go back, but I'm unsure. By the way, for those that are watching, mono blue decks and mono black decks in War of the Spark, really strong. If you get the right card pools and you get enough cards to make that deck happen, which in bot drafts is pretty hard since they just do random things, I would strongly consider you trying to build that deck.
If you do the thing, and you do it right, and you don't mess it up, it just works.
It works. You can win every time if you do it right. Believe in yourself. Do the thing, and the thing will get done. Does anybody ever tell you differently? If someone tells you you can't do the thing when you did the thing, they're lying to you.
Yeah.
Enter the battlefield, you may sacrifice any number of creatures.
It kept moving around.
And our planeswalkers. If you do it, enters with twice that many +1/+1 counters on it. Well, awesome. How about...
No.
Have you tried not opponent? I think that's a good thing.
You take my God Eternal, I take your Seeks. And I shove it into exile territory.
That is the value of Kasmina's Transmutation. It literally just takes the card that you love and kind of poops on it. Aww.
Oh.
No.
That's one of the best feelings in card games. It's when on your side of the field, someone is trying to take away from your side, and you just play the reverse card that cannot be reversed itself. They specifically put in there, this card can't be countered. You're just going to remove the card that someone played on you.
This one.
It's the best feeling in the world when you get one over on the enemy, and they just can't do anything about it.
You stay back. I guess
attack! 0 damage, but attack.
Just well, see this card. So like it deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature.
That's
so
true.
If they block,
So if you wanted to kill your own light shield, you can do that.
you definitely can. Oh my goodness. Nope. Don't want to exile my own guy. I will end here with this little arrow in my
Are
head.
you sure about that?
Guys, it's game 2 and we still haven't seen Huatli. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Prevent. Oh no.
Oh no!
2 mana scry. That feels.
No!
Oh no! I'm covered in dew. Oh man! Oh no! This guy deals damage too. Oh no!
Oh, is that a Big Daddy?
Oh,
is
no.
that
Oh,
that
no.
Undertale? Is that
Is that a poop rat?
is that a poop rat? I don't want him. Whoa.
Alright, we'll arrows now.
Oh.
Just to try and speed things up a bit.
Feels good.
The
to
Wanderer
make,
is just so good.
feels good to make JonTron references and not have to explain myself in front of 7 other people.
Oh no, I'm covered in dew.
That one's from Family Guy with the Swedish. It was a Swedish dough maker.
Love that little combo there. Just put another +1/+1 counter on things. You can pick up the Froggy now. I could, but I'm going for the win. I'm making this a 5-power unblockable creature. I could get this back, but I'd rather just win next
We
turn.
don't want to pick up the frog. You know, there's the warts. It's just it could be a whole mess.
Oh wait, do you have enough mana for that? I might have counted wrong. That doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh no, it counted wrong. He's dying in the background. What do I do? Gold tier 1.
Keep this on the strength of Wall of Runes to find us a white source. I have no idea. Like, can anybody tell me?
You were able to get in the match in like 17 seconds, which is better than most other multiplayer online games. that I've
Sometimes it's
seen.
more instant. We'll put it on the bottom. We need a
I mean,
white
it is a
source.
1v1. If it was like League of Legends where it's like 10 whole people, then of course that would take longer.
How many people are currently... Not necessarily... Well, I could that too. Are you able to figure out how many players are currently playing Arena? Or just also simply tell me how many people have downloaded Arena? Pretty sure it's got to be out there
I
somewhere.
think Steam has statistics you can look up.
It's not a Steam game.
I mean, you can get it on Steam though.
You cannot get Arena on Steam.
I'm an idiot. I was guessing.
You're an
Okay.
idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. This is a Wizards of the Coast game. I don't know. Does Wizards of the Coast put games on Steam? I think they put one Magic game on Steam. 70 to 80 million active accounts. That's a wide range, but fair. Well, we're working on the Mono Blue Rescue Sphinx Back Our Wall of Runes plan.
That's also probably like worldwide, I'm guessing.
Yep. But Ryan, Magic players play Magic around the clock, sir. Around the clock.
I wouldn't know.
We don't sleep. We don't have lives. This is our lives.
We just do.
Man, they're beating us with their own stuff. We're getting mana screwed here
They're beating us with their own stuff. What else would they beat us with?
with our own stuff.
Oh my god! That's just, yeah, if you could take someone else's stuff and beat them with it, that's just...
That happens in the game. That does happen. Man, we're getting the variance kick. That's right. This is game 3.
I just noticed
We can
that
go 2 wins, 1 loss, all the way down to our doom. That's fine. It's a 6-3.
Rapture 95 doesn't have a pet.
Why else would there be midnight events? Well, it's a midnight event for us. For half of the other world, it's not a midnight event. Let's keep that in perspective.
See that light? See the light out.
Currently,
midnight.
not mid.
It's not a midnight event. Not for us,
White.
anyway.
No. Give me my runes. I want my runes.
Go to your rooms, sir.
Give me my runes. Thank you. Now it blocks Guild Mage. We'll have to get this Narset off the field before I play our Elite Guild Mage. Oh boy. Kashmina! Every single blue deck that I've played against that's like predominantly blue has had Kashmina. I think we might have seen one in our draft, but it was never a good time to take.
Yeah, we saw Kazmina's frog in the last match.
Have a joke if I could swear, but I ain't gonna swear, so I'm just gonna laugh to myself and make you guys wonder what my joke was. No! That kills my thing! And makes their thingies do more things.
Is that the scientific term for it?
Yep, good old thingers. Oh, I knew that was in their hand. But now they don't get to proliferate unless they remove another creature. We are just...
You are an island in the sun.
Fine. Well, we'll make them use their exile spell. But we're just, like, drawing all of our islands. Now, to be fair, we do have more islands than planes, but only by one.
Statistically.
Wander me. Can this... Yeah, wander me. Exile my thing.
Hit me. Hit me.
Thank you, Shenanigan.
You wanna know how I got these scars? Wanderer Strike in the second turn.
That'd be rough. T2 Wander Strike. Guys, our opponent is playing what our deck could have been. Why are they attacking first? They could have killed my thing. Are they trying? I guess they're just trying to be extra aggressive.
Oh no.
Yeah, it still took out their thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We can't
Sorry,
play.
that might have been too loud.
We can't play our guild mage yet because that just feels bad. So we're going to play our Screecher and a Wall of Runes. Yeah.
View battlefield. View browser.
Seems bad. I don't know. I'm a little messed up. I'm gonna put that to the bottom. I don't think that's great right here. We could use a second white source. That's what we need. We need a second white source. Or a Huatli. We haven't seen a Huatli yet, and this is game 3. I had 2 Elite Guild Mage, Guard Mage. Dang it, said it again.
It's fine.
And this is the high quality new player friendly content we pay for. That's what we try for. Keep it PG for the G's, know what I'm saying? I guess I could have blocked with War Screecher, but what if they have a trick?
Wow, they just really don't like older Ryan. They really don't like older Ryan Reynolds.
No.
Nobody does.
No, dog. You stay outside. I guess we played... What do we got here? I guess... Let's see here. Lethal, lethal, lethal. I guess we have a blocker. They exile it. Lethal, 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 lethal.
Don't get lethal, lethal, lethal. Get hefty, hefty, hefty.
Dang it. We gotta play Elite Guard Mage here just to stay alive.
Oh, man.
What's your man?
Give me my 3
Take
life
me
in
by the
card.
hand. Lead me to the promised land.
Ocean Man.
Ocean Daddy. Oh boy. I'd pay if you started acting like Pleasant Kenobi. What's up, you freaks? Today we're gonna play a game called Magic the Freaking Gathering, okay? Nope, today we're gonna play with some utter bullshit. Some utter bullshit. It's my Pleasant Kenobi impersonation. It's a little bit off, but it's not awful.
I don't know what I was expecting when they said Pleasant Kenobi, but I was really hoping it was more like, hello there, you know. Actually, you know, what I'm actually familiar with. But then I was treated to Pleasant Kenobi.
Some utter garbage. Your opponent is on the same crap. Look at me, I play Mono Red Prison. I really like that deck though. I love Mono Red Prison.
Are those 2 yellow dots supposed to be eyes on top of that cat's head?
There's a cat? Oh, this thing? Probably, yeah.
You've only been playing with it every single game. There's a cat?
And I play with a lot of things daily.
Yeah. It's about, yeah, the 2 yellow dots on top of that cat's head. Are those supposed to be eyes? Because they never blink. As far as I've noticed. It's just...
Thank you for at least picking a YouTuber and Magic personality that I knew, Jolly Reaper. Because if you would have told me like somebody I didn't know, I'd have been like, I don't know how to act like that person. I'm just here.
Now you sound like Gomer Pyle.
I got a pile for you. To Gomer.
Do tell. No, please don't. Never mind.
Tell me about your pile. That's when somebody really wants to see your deck.
Pokemon Gomer to the polls.
5-2.
6-1.
Tell me what you do for fun.
Magic, apparently.
I think that's a sorcery. Alright, let's go to combat here. Let's get Narset off the field. Are we going to be drawing more cards? I don't think we... we do have removal spells, so let's just get this out of here. Oh no, they got something. Oh no.
Ooh, no.
I'm covered in dew.
You're covered in my dew.
He's the equivalent of a stale fart stuck underneath your comforter for weeks. But he's more than just a stale fart caught under your comforter for weeks. He's the familiar scent of the fart of a past lover, where it might be uncomfortable at times, but is still pleasant to remember.
When I read that, I thought it said stale fart truck.
Stale fart truck? Toot toot.
Hi. Gas.
Just straight up gas.
Oh.
I just turned my sound on. There's another sound for you. Big ball of gas. What is happening?
Big ball of gas. We're gonna make you regret turning the sound. I'm just kidding.
Turn it off! Turn it off! Is this... Man, our opponent is just running hot.
What is happening?
What is now? When are we?
What is the...
I'm gonna turn it off in 5 minutes.
What is the answer? In that case, what is the question?
Well, this doesn't do anything.
Well,
this thing sucks.
that's my Sean Connery accent to show you how bad this situation is.
Oh no. Oh no, Covered in Dew is like the theme of this stream. At least we have Hexproof, so if they pull red mana out of their deck somewhere...
Certainly is the go-to vernacular.
Sadly cannot attack because they're going to despark this thing, and if we attack, then the thing... And it's
Why is
no
that wall
good.
rippling? Why does it have a ripple effect?
What rippling wall?
The 03. Yes, wall. It's rippling.
It's not rippling. That,
You see
that,
the waves rippling from it.
that means it's summoning sick. It means it cannot attack. There's the summoning sickness theme. Once our turn starts, the rippling stops. You can't stop the rippling. We almost were in sync, Ryan. Remember your gerunds. You are safe from Enter the God Eternal Lethal. Nope, we're just dead. They had everything. Would the game...
Hot dog, good the game. Well, we had to lose some time, right?
We are going to put Singaha and some... Alright, we still haven't seen Huatli yet, and there's 2 in the deck.
Out of 40 cards,
No.
every match.
Well, technically, it's like out of...
It's a 1 in 20 chance.
It's like out of...
Roll
it's
a
out of
D20.
30, right? It's out of 33. That's a countdown.
33. Oh, I thought you had 40 cards.
Well, yeah, but we start with 7 of them in our hand.
Got it. Okay.
So it's a 1 in 33 to draw it, and then 1 in 32, 3 1s.
I'll be back.
Let's see if we can get another 2 wins in here. See a Huatli game. I like how it said a typical deck has somewhere between 23 and 27 lands, and I play a Team of Reclamation with 28 lands. Get on my land count level. Hey, well, this is kind of ironic and hilarious. Isn't that just kind of cruelty right there? We finally got Huatli in a hand, and we can't keep it because it's garbage otherwise. Shuffle again. At least we have spells we can play. Come on, deck. Don't be the variance bad guy. Well, we're on team blue mana again. Thank you. Opponent being rude and keeping their full 7. Fedek Echo. Interesting name. Cheers. So far, I think every opponent has had white so far. Come on, give me Huatley now. We're set up. We're set up for a nice Huat. Looks at Belcher. That's fun. Sure, hit me for 2. I have Huatley in my deck. I want to keep my butts. Oh my goodness, guys, what if it's the Huatley mirror? If they play Huatley before I play Huatley, I'm gonna feel really mad. Like, there will be such anger. The FedEx can't go. Yeah, we can't live in fear forever.
New challenger approaches. Squatley, the gym's heart.
Aw, that was your plan? Good job. You killed my runes.
It's quite the finisher move.
My runes! Not my runes!
Oh, that's an actual person.
Whatever shall I do?
Who calls a person a finisher as a title? I get like Inquisitor, and I get like any other title, but you're my finisher. That's your title that I'm seriously calling you.
Finish me.
This is my finisher.
Oh, good job. They shrunk my Screecher.
It's a tiny bird now.
Tiny Screech.
Little bird.
Baby Screech. Now they turn it into a 2-turn clock instead of a 2-turn clock.
Wait, what?
Before we had enough to kill them in 2 turns. After they cast that spell, we can kill them in 2 turns.
Ah.
I guess now it's not because of this guy, so it makes my jokes a little less...
We shall see.
Because they gain a life.
Bing, bang, boom.
Very rudely. Let's do this thing again. I like it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a combo deck.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I'm attacking face. I don't care about you. I ain't gonna touch their faces. I'm just gonna pew pew.
It's COVID. Stay from
Yeah,
distance.
COVID. We can't touch no faces. Okay, opponent, what you got? We're doing the Flyers. Isn't Jace our finisher? You guys see? Have you guys seen Rick and Morty?
Oh no.
Anybody know Noob Noob?
Oh no.
God damn! Oh my goodness. What do you got, opponent? Okay, that's not enough. Or is that? That's 8, 9. I can't do maths. That is enough.
I can't do math, says the mathematician. The mathematician
Oh
himself.
wait, no. Okay, so do. Bingo bango, give me my bongos. 3.
I'm so happy in the Congo I refuse to go.
4, 5, 6. If we put them to 4. Alright, just in case there's some weird shenanigans, there's no need to attack with the War Screecher here. Maroons. All in. Push the chips. My chips. Here are my chips. All in.
Compressions. Chest compressions.
God dang. Like that. Touch me.
No. Mark, we can't say that kind of stuff on the stream.
Family friendly. Families are allowed to touch each other during COVID-19. In a family manner. This is a family
So
stream.
anyway, what have I...
Back to Noob.
So, how are you feeling about your chances?
In this game,
Yeah.
we're going to go up to 7.
Oh, it's the Park Reaper.
Throwback
The
to
Park.
to the title of the stream, War of the Park.
War of the Park. I like the God Eternal Kef, and he's just, I have awakened from my oh, I'm back now. And he just gets sucked back in. And that's what I'd say. But, you know, what do I know?
Mulligan.
It sounds like you're passing a kidney stone.
Nice. I like this hand. This hand is great.
We have to get rid of one.
What?
Wait, what?
It got rid of Huatli for us? What?
You ran out of time.
Flip the table.
And it's at the bottom of the deck.
Increased anger. The utmost mad.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, wah.
I rage. And I cry.
Oh boy.
That's just wrong.
Weren't we just saying how we were missing Watley? Huatli? Squatly?
We have her in our hands and then away. Sure. He ain't doing much, and I can negate something if I need to. Cool. Are you gonna use another spell or something? This ain't enough. That is rude.
Rude dude. Neo form.
Nah.
Weird tentacles.
Nah, now you're down to 2 cards with not much going on, opponent. And I have a bunch of big booties and a Huatli on the bottom of my deck. F's in chat for Huatli down here holding up the fort. Just chilling.
If only you could shuffle your deck.
I don't know if I can with this one, but there are ways.
Hack the game.
There is a
Quick.
second Huatli in the deck somewhere.
Wait.
There is a second somewhere in here. Somewhere in here. Probably here.
In there.
But somewhere in here. Most likely here. There is another Huatli.
I'm guessing localized entirely right here.
We can at instant speed get our veto back if need be. Get our veto at need veto.
Our instant veto.
Our instant speedo.
Neato burrito.
Call now for instant speedo. See if they trade in their Sky Theater Strix for another wizard and the ability to loot. I just realized that I was shaking my camera, so it's just been like vibrating the entire time. Yeah, they want to keep their ability to loop-de-loop. But we can counter something if it seems crazy. If something crazy happens, we can counter it. As long as it's a non-creature spell. Is there something I'm missing here? Oh. Alright, if I have to lose my wall here, I will. That's fine. Get a spell out of their hand.
I say you make a wall, and then you make them pay for it.
Man, this deck would have been extra memey if we made it red, white, and blue.
And there goes the wall.
No.
You should make a red, white, and blue deck, and then just put as many walls in as possible.
I'm pretty sure someone has done that. Oh, Huatli.
There's your planes, Mark. Now that you don't need the mana. Bam.
That's so sad. Like we could have been doing some pretty fun stuff here, but no. Arena had to pick the one Huatli.
I'm sure it was randomized for all fairness.
What a die roll. What a die roll. There are legendary walls. There's some really good walls.
There's so many things floating across the screen. I can't tell if it's part of the scenery or there's like a fly going across your screen, it weirds me out. Because my instinct is to reach out and like smack it.
Don't smack my
But then it's like, then it leaves the screen. It's just like, where did it go? And then, questioning your sanity.
1/1.
Love that card.
Unblockable.
You hate to see it happen to you, and you love to see it happen to your enemies.
Bingo bungle. 2 turns. Leave this land in hand just to make them.
I play CSGO.
Just to make him think.
Because we are an educational stream here. If you're not smarter by the end of the stream, then
Then I have done nothing good for you.
we're not responsible.
Ping, ping. Ping, ping. Ping, 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 ping. Do we have 8 mana?
Man.
I think we do. Yeah. Get back up here, Guild Mage. What are you doing? Get back out there.
We're probably dead.
Nice. I swear, we're gonna play this entire league and not get Huatli.
Bam.
Oh, man.
Rank
up.
We'll get 7 wins before we see a single Huatli.
Moving on up, moving on up, moving on up. We're Platinum Tier 4, everybody.
Not going down.
4-1. With our Huatli Flyers.
Pretty good.
What? What are we playing? What? Huatli Flyers.
CJ Hornung.
Oh, Horning a boy. I'm gonna throw this one back.
Toss it back.
Throw it down, toss it, and reverse it.
Oh boy. 3 islands. Yep. There you go. That's better.
Sand is fantastic. I don't want to get rid of
Don't
any of
get
these.
rid of the Huatli.
I think I was gonna say it's our Skulker here. We have more in the deck.
Jerry, I just can't understand it. You got feet in the arugula, you got fingers in the salad, and that puts a whole new meaning to a head of lettuce.
Oh man, if only we had our scry wall. Scryer wall. Why don't we have a magic card called Firewall?
Mozilla Firefox would sue.
Or why not have a creature whose name is Fire and it's a wall? Just run it out as a 2/2 opponent, huh?
It's not
You want to make it a 3/3?
it's not fantastical enough. What if Magic splintered off and made another card game that was essentially this, but it was just science fiction art in a science fiction universe?
I don't know.
Space opera.
Space opera.
Would you check that out?
Perhaps. We're gonna leave up Divine Arrow here and hope they attack with their Spell Gorger Weird. Nice. Now, don't have a counterspell, opponent. You meanie.
Oh, what?
It's a
That happened too
counter
fast.
spell. You and permit you control gain hexproof. And you make a deuter. That's pretty good.
And apparently your opponent becomes possessed in the throat.
Deuter. Deuteronomy, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey.
Where's our Huatli? I mean, come on.
It's in there somewhere.
We have great removal
Just
spell.
gotta dig it out with a spoon.
OMG, I missed a lot. You're already to platinum. Well, we didn't start off as we started off in gold 2, and that is where we started. I'm really thinking about it. No blocks. Because they probably have something. You don't put this card in your deck unless you got something. That's a good something to have, though. Everybody else is getting their important value card deck build around thingamajiggers, but I ain't drawing my Huatli. And the one time I am, I lose it. It was in my hands. It was in my clutches. Oh, sad day. Nothing that I really want to cause Mina's Transmutation just yet. We have removal spells for the Spellgorger Weird. it's going to get out of hand for a little bit, but this only makes it a 3-3, and it's just like... not worth. No thanks. Like I said earlier in the stream, and I will continue to say so, today we are doing our first Patreon giveaway. Currently, right now, we have 2 Tier 2 or higher Patreons, which is what you need to be a part of that giveaway. If you are a Tier 2 or higher Patreon, meaning you're giving me $2 a month or greater, then I have a stack of War of the Spark, Theros Beyond Death, M20, and Ikoria just sitting here that will be randomly given away to one of our Tier 2 or higher Patreons. Currently, we have 2 Tier 2 or higher Patreons, meaning that we'll be giving away 1 pack at random. If we get another Patreon, then we'll have 3 Patreons, meaning we'll be giving away 2 packs to one of the 3. And then for every 2 Patreons past that, so at 5, then we will throw in another pack and have 3 packs given away to one of our random Tier 2 or higher Patreons. So if you haven't yet, consider throwing me $2, because by paying $2, you could potentially get $7 worth of packs, and that could be $20 worth of cards or more. Think about it. Think about it. For $2. And just being a 2-tier sub gets you access to our private Discord server, a signed Hymn to Turok card by yours truly, and just entered into future pack giveaways. And the more Patreons we have, the better things we can give away. And maybe someday, if we have enough, we'll give away a box.
Just a box. A big box. The one you crawl inside of and pretend it's a transmogrifier, a duplicator.
That is true. If you're a Tier 3 sub, that means you're giving me $5 a month. Then you get everything that I aforementioned, but you also get the chance to enter deck techs into our private Discord server's deck tech section, to where I will take your deck tech and display it on stream and talk about it. And we're doing one of those today after we do this stream, or after this draft. So for that $5, you get everything I said, plus you get to take over 15 minutes of my stream. Pretty cool stuff. Man, we're just like not doing too hot.
Which makes sense because you're water and plains. They're the ones who are on fire.
Sigh. We'll lose our War Screecher here, but at least we'll kill something.
At least we'll take something down.
And force them to spend all their mana for the turn. That was odd. Do they have like a... Oh, okay. I guess that works too.
Yeah. It's more like a rebate than just outright killing the War Screecher.
A better deal! I mean...
It'll take longer, but it's
if they got
better
something
deal.
to play, then... I mean, if they don't play anything, then they could have dealt 1 extra damage to me. Uh-oh. That's not good. That is not good. Well, we gotta do this now. It will stay a 3-3.
Dang.
No attacks. We have so many good things in our deck, so many good draws, and we're just drawing land.
Why did you choose to use that then?
What?
The Kasmina.
By keeping it 4 or lower, we can kill it with Divine Arrow if we need to, because we can get it back with Spellkeeper Weird.
Okay.
Could have potentially let it get to 4, but we're at 6, and this thing can block it if it's a 3-3, so I figured this will keep it in control.
Okay.
That gives us the most time, because otherwise now they could swing out and get in for 1 every turn. Like this, but they'll only... Whoop, they'll only get in for 1 unless they have spells that pump this guy like they've shown earlier. Wait.
You undid something.
It's hard clicks, okay? Wait.
It's a hard
Everything
life for us.
Everything just moves around. We're gonna put this here.
Okey day.
That's the line.
That's where I draw the line.
And now they'll be getting in for no damage unless they kill our creatures. There are spells that deal 1 damage to 2 different creatures, so good thing we faded that. Hey, I am the one with flyers here, Buckaroo.
Bonsai Buckaroo.
Give me something good. Okay, that's fine.
It's mediocre at best. It will be passable.
It will work! Maybe we just kill the flyer, honestly. Everything else is kind of in control on the ground. No, we'll kill the weird. We can block the flyer over here for now. And we have a ton of flyers.
More efficient per health and toughness.
And oh no. We do want to kill the army tokens before we help them make more army tokens. And we definitely don't want to take in... Oh, wait. Oh, no! Dang it.
Crap.
That was not supposed to happen. I was supposed to be at 4 and not 2.
Oh no.
I will put out the old oops.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm covered in dew. I was dead regardless. Okay, well that's nice at least. Wait a second. The big think.
The big thunker.
No, we don't have anything in our yard like a counter spell. We can kill an attacking creature. Well, that's what we're gonna do. Wait. We're gonna go 1, 2, buckle my shoe. So, we were dead, no matter what there. But that was just bad drawing. That was just terrible variance. Okay, okay. Guys.
This is it.
Don't let it time out. Oh, there's 2 of them.
So even if they counter one and kill one, we go turn 2, turn 3, turn 4.
What does Watley do?
Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. It turns this from a 1/3 into a 3/3. This gets weaker.
So that's really helpful
And
for
it's
the
life gain.
bottom heavy babes.
Yeah, like the big booty girls, yeah.
Yeah. The lower weighted females.
I got problems, but a big booty ain't one of them. Actually, my butt's kind of fairly big. You're welcome. What? We did it! All right, everybody go home.
The stream's over.
That's it. Nothing to see here. Game's over.
Dunyan rings. What's her -3 do?
You gain life equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Oh. Alright, well that makes that decision pretty easy. For some reason I thought I had 2 blue. I'll just play this 0-4 defender. Sorry, this 4-4 defender. Because it's not just on your turn. Always. So this is a 4-4 defender. Our opponent's doing something over here. Is it only on our turn? No. Oh, I guess it's only during combat. Weirdy. No. Rude.
Mark's very spirited about this game.
And then you just never use this until it's like necessary. Cause you just want her for attacking with booty.
You want her For reasons.
Huatley count still 0? No, it's not anymore. Hey, send that proliferate over here, Mr. Boom. Boom Hulk? Mr. Boom?
Bloom?
Boom. Oh, yeah. Shut up. Here, let me play this 5-mana 5/5 that I can make unblockable. I love Huatley. I love this deck. Oh, they're on Naya. Rude. The rudeliest. Give me another blue Manus. Give me that blue Manias. Nopes. Nada. Oh. Time to get in there.
He's gonna skulk right in.
5 Z's.
Oh.
Put a +1/+1. Sure. Aw. No, that means he's gonna die. And that makes it 5 power, so I can't kill it with the fine arrow. Our opponent has been the rudeliest. The rudeliest of doodliest.
I have an army. We have a Bloom Hulk.
Big distaste.
You know, all this hype for Huatley, and it's just... Oh, wait, well, you would effectively have a 4/4, so...
Yep. Alright, well, we're going to pass the blockers. Do a little bit of this. Do a little bit of this. Wow. Quality control. Now I'm just going to start making 3/3s.
Oh, boy.
Can you say synergy?
Pretty good. I was about to ask, I know there's a bunch of hype and all, but what's the point of Huatley now? It
This
just feels
is.
like, yeah. And then it kind of got answered for me when I kept watching. Ooh, hate to see it happen.
Combo.
And now the shield mage has become a paperweight.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
That's what Huatley do. That's what we came here to see. I love this deck. I love this deck so much. Alright, 5 and 2. Let's keep the train rolling. Let's keep the gravy train producing gravy. Deceptitog. Alright, again, I will keep this on the strength of Wall of Runes. We've had too many games where they only gave us blue. Don't do this to me, deck. No. Bad. Oh my goodness. The last drip of water. Deck, come on. Give me the white. Look, our opponent's got 2 colors of mana. Thank you. I knew you'd listen to reason.
Eventually. Finally.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Could make this like a 2/5, but
Law of averages.
he's coming back to my hand anyway. Death Touch.
Oh, it's the Exterminator. The Insect Assassin.
Yeah, get in there, buddy. I love that this thing doesn't have defender. I think that's hilarious.
If this is 0-3, apparently, according to Mark's allegory, he has all ass and no face. Because the toughness is the butt and the attack is the face, according to Mark.
Hang out with me, baby. We all ass up in here. Nothing.
Just a bunch of donkeys.
Nothing but
Donkey!
ass. Just straight.
Wait, what? That's not a pet.
Gas. Just look at their
It's
pet.
just a cup! Oh, I'm afraid of cups. Oh, it'll give me advantage over my enemies who will fear me. I bet you didn't even win that.
This cup?
Yeah, well, I know it's not yours. Yours is the left on the purple cat. But I bet they didn't even win that cup. They just, it's got his little emote thing. I don't know. Unless that is like a reward for getting a certain rank at a certain, by the end of the season or something.
If you want to do something about an opponent, you can do something about it. Okay, you want to play your thing that kills things that was dealt, your finisher.
What?
You're gonna finish my runes.
Finish me.
Finish my runes.
Finish me.
Okay. I'm gonna counter this because it literally just took 2 cards out of their hand.
Whee!
So they discarded a card to activate it, and then they didn't get to draw 2.
Don't you just love cards that cancel and cannot be canceled in return? Pepperidge Farm loves it. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
And I have a way to get this spell back. I don't have a way to cast it this turn, but this guy can get the counter spell back, and bingo. Got a lot of death touch over here. You got the death touch, Lord? What are you, king of the trees?
Come at me, Tarzan. I have a can of Raid. This stream brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Just like everything else is.
I had to pay a lot of good money, though. I've seen actual gameplay, and it's... The advertisements for it are so hyped up, but according to people, the Raid is paying a lot of money for these advertisements from YouTubers. So, pragmatically, it makes sense to accept the money and just do the thing.
Pregnantly. I don't know. I don't know why. Do I look like a guy that knows why?
I think a lot of this, some of this stream is just you saying something to me, like looking at you in surprise. It's a good dynamic.
There's no method to this madness. Just madness.
And magic.
Magic, Nick.
There is magic to this method that involves madness.
So, at their end step, pretty sure we're just going to pop the weird here. Yep. Get back our Wander Strike, proliferate again, smack him for 5.
For 5. Wham. The full hand, just all 5 fingers.
Which, last time I checked, means lethal. Nope, not yet.
Don't get lethal. Get hefty.
Finally get this thing off the field. Block here. Send priority back to us. Sacrifice.
Return to sender.
Get this thing back. And on our turn, we got 5 in the air. Bye-bye. Have a good time. Any of these guys got reach? Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to be generous. I gave the counters to my opponent.
What is this, 300? I am a generous god.
Even the walls are getting in there. Well, the non-wall walls.
You just had to throw insult to injury.
And before, one of these things have a lifelink, and I didn't realize.
In before.
GG's! Good game. They're still blocking. I'm proud.
Well, they're probably going to run a time. Well, never mind.
Bing, bing.
Bong, bong.
Bing, bing.
Bong, bong.
Bing,
Bong,
bing, bing.
Bong, bong.
I'm making music. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm bing, bing, bong, bong. It's a meme.
You
Trump.
are.
Have you ever seen that video?
Oh yeah, bing bing bong bong. Like,
He's like talking about trains for some reason, and someone edited it to make him sound like bing bing bong bong.
All right, guys, we are 6-2. We've earned our gems back with
So
a
wait.
little bonus.
You currently have 6 wins,
Yep.
or okay?
So one more win and we max out at 7-2, and we get an extra pack.
Oh, you're right on the cusp.
Is it in us? Yeah. Next game we either win or lose.
This game.
Yeah. This is the next game. It hasn't started yet.
Oh,
Next game. This game.
it's that fine line we have to tread in reality.
I'm keeping it. We have a Huatli in hand. We have a blue spell that we can cast. We just need some mana. Our opponent has mold. Maybe they'll mull again.
You don't have any planes.
I know we don't. But I got two draws.
Let's hope.
There's a plains.
Oh yeah, there we got it,
we got it. Of
ladies and
course.
gentlemen. Wait, see, this is what I was talking about. I know you know. It's just I'm worried
I
we're not going to
know.
get planes. I know.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Wow, you're the wait. You do the.
Oh my gosh! You're the greatest Gaston.
I know.
See, we drew 2 islands in a row.
You're the greatest hunter in the whole world.
The Flying Pegasus. Oh, come on! The top 3 cards were islands? Are you gonna do this to me, deck?
Now I thought you were about to say, Dad.
Dad!
You gonna do this to me, Dad?
Dad? Dad?
Father.
I missed you.
Oh boy.
I missed you, father.
What is this? Cats? What is this? The musical Cats? Charmed Stray.
Once we land Huatlis, it's gonna be game over.
I had a feeling this was going to happen. Well,
What?
I was about to say, I thought, I saw the 4 and I was like, well, you'll be able to hit her with more. And it's like, no, wait, no. Attack is 1. Ah! Bing, bing, bong, bong, if you know what I mean.
We're gonna play Huatli next turn. We're gonna play Huatli and this thingamajigger, and then we're gonna attack for 9 out of nowhere. Never mind. Hey, that's fine. That's good. We got the counter spell out. Big brain plays. We're already down to 12 though, so we're probably gonna have to use Huatli to gain some life. Oh no, guys! Our opponent's playing our deck, but like, right. We just keep just drawing so many islands. We can't even play 2 spells. Ah! Our opponent is literally just drawing our cards in a better order. That's sad. All else fails, we'll be able to gain 4 life next turn. Wow. Our opponent literally is just playing the best that they can.
That hair, though. I leaned in to get a better look at that hairline, then all of a sudden the thing, bam, just like, okay.
That's sad. That's a sad way to end it. We just...
Oh, you're already at 6. I just noticed.
Yep, and then we're dead.
Wah, wah.
Such a sad way to end it.
That
We
was
just
the fastest match, too.
stuck on
We got
blue
the
mana.
Huatli, we've got everything, except for planes.
This was so many islands in this game. So many islands. But we finished 6-3. So let's claim our prizes. Hey, we ended up getting we got the bonus pack.
Nice.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Because here you have a 40% chance at getting a second pack, and so we got the second pack.